Before we begin, I'm just being honest and upfront. I'm not the biggest anime connoisseur, okay? I do appreciate the art form. I think it's really cool, but it's just I just never made that much time to really get into a series. I think the last series that I watched from beginning to end was like Assassination Classroom. And don't get me wrong, dope show. So if y'all have any recommendations for like short series like that, I'll get into them. But I'll never watch One Piece. I'm not watching 1,000 episodes. My channel was modeled after One Piece to have as many episodes as possible. But I could never get into One Piece. But I'm a basic bitch when it comes to anime. Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Bleach, stuff like that. So nevertheless, though, one of the things, I was just sitting back, I was having a drink with my girl last night, and I just started thinking, I was like, yo, why do anime characters scream for 10 minutes to charge up and you didn't beat their ass before they charged up? Now, I guess some people, the easy answer is just like it's an honor thing. You want the person to be at their highest level before you fight them. I'm like, bro, you threaten my family. You tried to destroy my planet. I'm killing you before you can get any stronger. What are we talking about? That's the first one. But the main subject matter of this video is I never understood in particular shows like Naruto, Bleach, other anime, where people explain their powers. I never understood why people did that. Oh, my galactic giga punch is all power from my left hand, and if I hit you with it, you will disintegrate. Why would you tell them that? I never understood that. But it's like there's two things. One is like because I feel that the answer to that question is because throughout their life before they met the main character, before they found out that they weren't the main character, what they do is they're used to saying it because it's been so flawless before. So every time I touch someone with my hand, they die. And I could tell them this and I could still do it. And that's a kind of like a principle that I apply with life. For me, I'm one of those types of people. I said this before when I was just talking shit online, where I was like, I'm the type of dude that tries to win like a game of Uno with the cards face up. I love doing that because it's really funny. It's like, yo, can you stop me even though you know exactly what I'm trying to do? It's like in a video game, like there's like it's still a game that I revisit from time to time, and a little free browser game. If you want a free game that's a really simple, easy to pick up, hard to master game, it's a game that I'm trying to keep alive until I can buy it and bring it back to life for real. But Last Mage Standing. And one of the things that I love to do is put runes down. They're just like fire mines. You can't see them on the map until you step on them, and then it catches people off guard. So I'll be like, yo, I'm just gonna blow you up with a mine. And they'd be like, oh, okay, talking shit, as gamers do. And then you go out there and do it because it's even more disrespectful when you tell someone what they're gonna do and they do it. I say all that to relay it to the real world. Oftentimes a lot of people are very polarized in today's world, and you could tell them exactly how they behave, and then they go out there and do it because they don't see what you're telling them. I'm telling you about yourself, and you're still walking into the behavior that I said verbatim of what you're gonna do. It's just funny these days. You could tell these people exactly what's gonna happen. Hey, 10 steps that way, there's a bear trap. Be careful. And then they'll walk 10 steps in that direction and hit the bear trap. Why didn't you tell me? I literally told you, and you still ran into the bear trap. What's going on, bro? So yes, you should have the confidence in yourself. You should have that level of confidence, but I'm always like, yo, keep confidential information like that close to the chest. Don't expose yourself out here. Oh yeah, I got this and that and this and like these rappers. Everyone's showing like their money phones and bad. Like, why would you show your money to people that when you have ops, how you have people that roll up on you and try to steal it from you? You're gonna show them that? Why would you do that? That's the equivalent of telling the person your weakness. If my left hand will make you disintegrate, all I gotta do is avoid your left hand with my skill set. But a lot of people think that they can't be touched. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have main character syndrome. Now, yes, you are the main character of your individual life. You are, but there's always going to be people that challenge you and try you. When you make yourself too big of a target, hey, like what is it? Speaking of anime, in Japan, the tallest nail gets hammered first. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's very important to blend into the crowd. But when the spotlight hits you, aka it's your time to perform, it is what it is. You need to go through your training montage in private. Let people underestimate you. Let people think that they can beat you. Because for me, I have a principle that you can't be prepared for everything. Every fight you can't win. You can be very confident in yourself, but you put me in the ring with 50-year-old Mike Tyson, I'm getting my ass beat. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, though, it's like I want to prepare myself as possible. I might make a whole separate video about this. But I want to prepare myself as much as possible in private, outside of the prying eyes of the public. So when you think you can walk up to me, when you think I'm pussy, when you think I'm a whole bitch, you be, oh, this dude's a pussy. And then, like, I know Krav Maga. I know the pressure points. I know where to hit you. A few pounds of pressure could rip off an ear. You know what I'm saying? It's like I like being able to do that type of stuff. You know? It's like I like to have a secret move that I only pull out in extreme circumstances. I'm not going to explain my secret move before I do it to you, because then you know what to look out for. But then that's when you can get into the mind games where you tell people what you're going to do, but you're not going to do it, but you know that they're prepared to defend about what you're going to do, but them defending it is how you attack them. A lot of words. I'm like, you know, I need to get signed to Eminem. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, man, I'm just yapping. I don't even know where I'm going with this video. Hopefully you got something from it. I'm just talking. I'm having fun. Till the next one. Peace.